I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. You're never gonna sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will.
You know what? Hey, you know what? It's showtime.
Good enough. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different? Man, you must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible. It's not probable. You're irresponsible. Too many obstacles. You gotta stop it, yo. You gotta take it slow. You can't be a pro. Don't waste your time no more. Who the are you to tell me what to do? I don't give a if you say you disapprove. I'm gonna make my move. I'm gonna make it soon, and I'll do it 'cause it's what I wanna do. 'Cause all these opinions and all these positions, they come in millions. They blocking your vision, but no, you can't listen. That shit is all fiction. 'Cause you hold the power as long as you're dreaming. There's no way that you make it. And maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Aren't you just gonna take that? Or will you fight back? Fight back. You ain't gonna make it. You ain't never ever gonna break it. You can never beat them and they're better than you face it. Thinking that they're giving it, you're not thinking straight, kid. No, they don't give it. You got what I'm saying? I'm not playing. I'll give it to you straight, man. There's too many others and you're not that great, man. Stop what you're saying. Stop what you're making. Everybody here knows that you just faking. Nah, I don't wanna hear it anymore. I don't wanna hear it anymore. All these thoughts, they are not what I need anymore. I'm about to shut the door on all you poor haters with your heads in the clouds. Talking out loud so proud. You better shut your mouth before I do more speak out. It's about to head south. You're never gonna make it. There's no way that you make it. Yeah, maybe you can fake it, but you're never gonna make it. Aren't you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Aren't you just gonna take that? Or will you fight back? Fight back.
Ladies and gentlemen, how you guys doing tonight? I thought I wanted to come back on here because I only got to spend an hour with you guys when I was doing laundry tonight. I'm glad you guys are back over here with me tonight, and who are the few that are with me and who are not, or you know who we're recognizing. I'm glad all you guys came back though. Mind over matters. Nice to have you here. Good to see you come back, and thank you very much. And I love you, King. Danny DeLon, thank you for coming in. Mind over matters. Thank you. I think it was a good intro. Thank you very much. And Nance, thank you for coming in. Tony 801, Huggy Bear, Fumble Nuts. And let me introduce you to my co-host tonight. King Simone's taking the night off. Here is Fumble Nuts. Hey, Fumble Nuts, how are you, sir?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
It seemed like we were just doing this shit an hour ago, huh?
I know, we were just getting wound up, and then it was like, shit.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nance. I'll stop smoking for you. So anyway, I was in the middle of a conversation when I started folding up the clothes, And so I was folding up the clothes, and we were talking about like just like life in general, man. You know, like if you can just picture and just picture what people are doing to you or saying about you or trying to make you look like you're the underdog and stuff like that. You know what? It might look like that right now that I might be looking like I'm the underdog, but you know what, bro? I'm the champ. I'm gonna be victorious. Watch. And I'm gonna gain my crew is gonna gain back up. Watch Fumble Nuts. You know what I mean? And and that's the way I want and you know, I love everybody that's over here right now. It's peaceful. We are not I love how Calm King always is, and he's makes a super chill place to hang. Thank you so much, Tony 801 for that. And I try to do the same thing. And I just want everybody to be happy over here, you know. And Fumble Nuts, you got anything to say about that, bro?
No, I truly, I 100% believe that you'll come back from, you'll overcome anything you come against, man. I think you're strong. I think you're made for this, and I'm proud of you. I'm very proud of you for not folding when it would have been easy to just do that. And there's a lot of people that have your back and always will, and to come through and stand up, take up, and stand up for yourself mainly after everything that's been said and all that. You're killing it, man. I'm like I said, I'm damn proud to be your friend, to be here, to hang out with all the chat has been great the past few nights. I mean, like amazing, like funny as hell. I love just us having fun, doing whatever it's just fun.
Right.
It's much easier to be like that and not worry about anybody else or anybody else getting pissed at you or anything. It's just have fun. Because to me, being positive is about having fun, and
that's right.
And you can't just lay down ever. And you didn't do that, man. I'm very proud of you. I'm proud to be here, like I said.
And make sure everybody hits that like button. Hit the like button, like Huggy's saying. Huggy thinks those like buttons are like honey. So if you don't hit those honey buttons, he doesn't get to eat. So everybody hit those like buttons so so Huggy Bear can eat his honey, because those are like honey to him. The like button is like the honey to him. And hit the subscribe button too. And Red Horse, keep going, and you are gorgeous and strong.
Courageous, yeah, very courageous.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate about that, Red Horse, and I'm glad that everybody is happy. And thank you guys for coming over here tonight, back and spend a little bit more time with me tonight. And because I wanted to get a full 2 hours in, but now because tonight will be an hour, and then another be an hour because it's already past. It's 11 o'clock here, my time, and so we're just going to come on here and we're just going to bullshit a little bit and late night chat and talk about whatever's open. The panel's open, and anybody else that wants to come on the panel, let me know. But you got to show me your face before you come up here. And so there you go. So what's up, Number Phone Nuts? What you got planned for tomorrow?
For tomorrow, actually, I think I'm gonna go fishing in the morning, and then probably just hang out the rest of the day.
Okay, so I'm gonna send you a link tomorrow afternoon. Okay.
Tomorrow afternoon?
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
We'll send you another link. We're gonna come on here every day like I used to when I used to come on here every day. I'm coming back slowly, but this is gonna be Johnny's epic. Johnny's gonna be coming back, and you're doing a great job, love. And I'm glad that everybody is here. I don't know why I keep on saying that, because I guess because it makes me feel happy inside that everybody is still here with me and they have not left me. Like what's his name says, that's what they kept on telling me. Oh, your show's gonna die. Your show's gonna die, and I don't see it gonna die. I'm not seeing it dying, and I just want to keep it going more stronger. You know what I mean?
Yep. And dude, I'm telling you, man, like whoever's editing your videos or whatever, get that stuff out to them, and just tell me what you want to see or what you want privately or whatever, and we'll keep. There's so much we can do, and I mean, you have some of the funniest people in your chat that I mean, that have your back. Like, well, I can't really see any of them now. Those guys must be asleep. But you have some funny people in your chat.
Yeah.
I'm so
I usually do. I do. Police Nance is here, and Tony 801's here. And they're very good people. Nance has been here since day one.
yes.
She has my back, and that's what she says. And I believe her, 100% believe her. And I really do love Nance. Nance is like a little sister to me. And if anybody ever messes with Nance, they're going to have to speak with me too. Okay. And speak to you too, Fumblenets, and speak to Huggy Bear, and speak to King Samoan, because Nance is like our little sister. She is in the chat room. She lets she's the boss. You know what I mean? When I'm not paying attention to the chat, she is the boss. Her and Tony 801. And Tony, let me tell you something about Tony 801. Tony 801 didn't I wouldn't be here if I didn't. Okay, there you go. There you go. Thank you, at Johnny. I wouldn't be here if I didn't have your back. Thank you. And I wasn't done. I wasn't done yet. Tony 801, but Tony 801, she's been here. I made her a mod. Me and her got on the same page with one another. And let me tell you something, Tony 801. I got a special surprise for you, Tony 801. I want to send it to you. You got to text me your address and everything so I can send it to you. Okay, hun. So don't forget about that. And as a matter of fact, I got to go see my speaker guy this coming up month, so I can get some more speakers, so I can start sending more speakers out to. And Huggy Bear, I owe you one too, bro. You got to send me your address so I can send it to you guys, because you guys were you're the subscriber of the month, Huggy Bear, and that's the way we're going to do that here. And next month we already got someone that's going to be the subscriber of the month of next month already, and so I already got someone. I got someone in mind that's going to be the subscriber of the month next month, and she's coming. She's winning it really, really good. She's winning it really good. She's like, every time I text her, bro, hey, Fumble Nuts, every time I text her, she responds to me. She answers me every time. She's in the chat room every time. But there's days that she doesn't feel well. She doesn't feel well. Then I understand that she doesn't feel well. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is that she's coming. She's showing herself to me that she's loyal, and I love loyal people. You know what I mean? Like you've been loyal, and Tony 801's been Nance, and Minds Over Matter, Miss W, especially Miss W, Huggy Bear, Live with Nick. Everybody's been coming over here. Laying the Pipe, Ruben,
Yes.
King Samoan, and everybody else has been. Ty Corbin, Phyllis, every single person that Glass Garden, two Giraffe Lovers, they're all been here. Big Baby Jane, she's been here. Mabel, they all been here, bro. They have not stopped yet. And let me tell you something. Johnny, can I have King's address? I will be his present. Danny Dillon, I'm going to have to ask him for that. Ask him that for you, and you got to take. So I don't know how we're going to cross addresses though, but I can ask him for you. Okay. Okay, no problem. Huggy Bear says, "Hit the fucking like button now."
Feed the fucking bear. Bear.
But yeah, so next week we're gonna be going over something. Next week I'm gonna go do some cooking for you guys. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make some caramel popcorn. I'm just kidding. But yeah. So there it is. There. What do you got to say, Fumble Nuts?
Oh, nothing. I like you were just saying, and I didn't want anybody. I was just being sarcastic when I was like, I don't see anybody that's funny in the chat. They're all hilarious. And I do see, like you see, all the people you mentioned in the chat over here watching you all the time. They don't jump around. They just come here, and it's refreshing. It's nice to have people that have your back and will watch out for you. And I see that Nance and Huggy are going to go at it. And I think Danny Dillon, I think her and Huggy are going to have a problem because she wants King's address and Huggy ain't going to play that shit. So there's going to
be Tony refreshes me with her squirt. Uh-oh.
Oh, damn.
Damn. So
Thought you
White Claw Nance is in the house. White Claw Nance is in the house.
like. I thought she was into. She just agreed with you, and she was into guys earlier, and now it just takes a couple White Claws for her to.
No, she's still she's down for it. She's down for the gay people. Yeah.
She just fucking swings whichever way she wants to.
She says White Claws are gross. What are you drinking, Nance? What are you drinking?
Let's see. Dos Equis. I'm a bit gay.
Where is Looky Lou? Looky Lou did not come in here tonight. That's another person I got to recognize. Looky Lou. She is a phenomenal lady. I love her. And King is Huggy Sweet Boo. What am I? What am I, Huggy Bear? What am I to you, Huggy Bear? What am I to you? Let's see what Huggy says about.
You're like the friend that got them together. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean? He still loves you. You're still good to him. That's the way I feel. So,
okay.
It's just the way I feel. I'm not trying
Give
to
mine to Nance, please, Johnny. Text her. She's probably fell asleep. Okay, I'll text her again. If she went to sleep, I'm not going to wake her up.
Yeah, fuck her husband.
I'm not going to wake her up. No, her husband's cool, dude. You hear me?
Oh, I know. They're awesome. I've heard both of them. I like them both.
Who, Looky Lou?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So tell us a story, Fumble Nuts, if you don't mind.
Oh man, I have a pretty recent story actually. I don't know, it was 2 or 3 weeks ago. I was coming home. I actually went to my daughter's to watch the UFC fight, and I came home, and when I got in my driveway, I pushed the garage door open and it wasn't opening. And I was like, that's weird. And then I was like, oh crap, my security lights aren't on or anything. So I was like, damn, the power's out. And out here where I live, well, you guys saw there's a bunch of corners and stuff. And usually somebody will miss the corner, and no, not me, Huggy. Usually somebody will miss the corner and they'll take out a light pole or whatever. So I walk around to the back of my garage to come in the back door, and I noticed there was a truck like sitting down past where my gate is and stuff. But he was on like the hard road, and I could see his headlights and stuff. So I'm like, what the hell's going on down there? Because there's not a lot of people around here. So I kept seeing like his headlights and then his parking lights and then his headlights and then his parking lights. So I'm like, I don't know what the hell's going on, man. So we went and I came in the garage, and I went and told my wife, I was like, there's no power, blah, blah, blah. And I went and got a flashlight to go look down the road at the first sharp corner to see if the power pole was down or something. So it wasn't. Everything was good. So that truck's still sitting there, and I'm like, man, this is I don't know about this. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go down there and see what's up. So I walked down to this truck, and it was a 2015 Chevy 2500 4-door, like a nice truck. It was a nice truck. And this dude gets out, and he is drunk. I mean, smash, hammered drunk. And I'm like, what are you doing, dude? And he goes, man, I lost my bed. And I said, you lost your bed? He's like, yeah, I lost the bed of my truck, and now it won't start. And I was like, what are you talking about? Because I was like at the fender, the left front fender. So I walked down the side of his truck, and his bed was gone. Like the bed of his truck was completely gone. And I'm like, what the? And he's like, yeah, it won't start. And he goes, I almost hit like 5 telephone poles on the way over here. And I go, oh, I said, so you're the fucking reason I don't have power. And he goes, yeah, I'm sorry about that, man. I said, it's a little fucking late for that shit. So I was like, he was like, do you have something that can fix my I could fix my fuel line with? And I was like, I ain't got nothing for you, man. So I actually walked back to my house, and I told my wife, I was like, I'm gonna go down the road, because this guy was smashed, and he said he lost his bed. So I'm thinking, man, what if he killed somebody down the road, or who knows, you know? And so I got in my truck, and like when you go down my road, come out of my driveway, you go down the road, there's like 3 or 4 really sharp corners. And dude, I came around the second sharp corner, in the fucking bed of his truck was laying in the left-hand lane. A telephone pole was laid all the way across the road. I actually have video. I'll have to send you the video so you could show people. But the telephone pole was laying across the road. The power lines were down. Freaking actually our cattle field was on fire on the other side of the road. 2 telephone poles were on fire down the road, and the transformer was knocked down and all that crap. So I was like, holy shit. So I'd already called 911 when I came back to get my truck and told them there's some drunk dude out here, because I don't play that at all. I've done some stupid stuff in my past, but I'm just not, I don't play that stuff. So I had to call 911 back, and I told him, I said, you need to send a fire truck because our field's on fire. He tore down our fence, you know, it's crazy. So as I'm talking on the phone to 911, my wife calls me, and I'm like, shit. So I hung up on 911 and called and answered my wife, and she goes, my neighbors had went down to this guy's truck because they were just nosy, I guess, whatever. And when I went past, I saw they were down there with this guy, and I saw him putting on like this Yeti backpack. So I'm like, holy shit. So I was like, that dude's fixing to take off. But anyways, my wife called me, and she goes, hey, this guy's leaving. And I said, where the fuck are you at right now? And she goes, well, I'm down here at the end of our road, and with our other female neighbor. And she said, this guy's leaving, and he's got a rifle on his back. And I was like, holy shit, are you serious? So I was like, why? I asked if you wanted to go with me. Why are you doing it? So of course my heart's racing, because that's my whole life right there. And this dude's walking down the back pasture, just taking off. So anyways, luckily one of my male neighbors, or the other guy, was down there. He had a piece, whatever. But I'm like, I got to get back down here. Well, as I was fixing to leave, here comes a cop coming from the opposite direction of the way I drove up there, and he can't get through because the power pole's down. So I'm like, holy shit. So I run up to this cop. He draws down on me, which I get 100%. Some dude running up to him in the dark. There's fires and telephone poles and shit laying in the road. And I was like, whoa, I'm the one to call. And he said, get up, can you come over here in the light? And I got over in the light. He put his shit up. And I was like, listen, my wife just called me. This guy's leaving down there, and he's got a rifle on his back. So you need to call whoever it is you need to call and tell him this guy's leaving. And he's got a gun. So the cop's like, get behind my car. And I'm like, what? He's like, get behind my car because he's got a gun. Or if he's got that gun and he comes this way, I want to protect you. And I'm like, I don't know. My wife's down there. And they wouldn't let my wife come back in our property because they didn't know where this guy went. There was cops down there that wouldn't let her come back into our property because that cop, when he called in, whatever. And so this cop's like, you need to get back here. And I was like, no, my wife's down there. And he's like, no, sir, it's just safer if you stay right here. I was like, I don't think you get it. My wife's down there. And he goes, and he kept saying, it's just safer, blah, blah. And I was like, are you going to make me stay here? And he said, no, I can't make you stay here. And I said, I'm out. And I just took off running. So by the time I got back, which I don't know, I was not even a quarter of a mile away. So by the time I get back, there is, 6 Polk County deputies, a K9 unit, and the chopper's already up, like that fast. So I'm like, what the hell is going on? So, dude, all you hear is the cops just racking AR-15s, just rack, and I'm like, holy crap. So I actually knew a couple of them, and they were like, yeah, they're following, they're going to put the K9 out, so everybody stay back. They're going to go catch this guy. So we watched the chopper fly around, and then for a few minutes, like close, and then all of a sudden, man, he's like 10 miles away. He was 10 miles away, actually. And I was like, well, they must have found him. He's gone. So, or they must have found him. The chopper's going back to the base. So the So all the cops just leave. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? So they all leave. And and my truck's parked behind this other truck that's still sitting in the middle of the road that won't even move. So I told my wife, I was like, let's go. So we get in the truck, and I told her, I was like, what? Don't you ever fucking do that again? Because you know how it is. There was nobody around. It scared the shit out of me, is what it was. So as soon as I start to leave, before I could even get back to where my driveway was, a cop lights me up, and I'm like, son of a bitch, I'm getting pulled over for I don't even get it. So the cop lights me up, and he gets behind me and said, go ahead, get out, you can come back here. So they wanted me to write a report. So I'm like, son. So I start writing the report, and then the cop's getting a call, and somebody called him, and he's like, hey, our sergeant wants to and get from the time I went down there to where the accident was, and the time I got back, and the cops did all that, it was like 15 minutes total, 15 minutes. So the cop's like, hey, they caught him, and our officer wants you to go ID him, and or our sergeant wants you to go ID him. And I'm like, sure, that's no problem. So I'm like, where is he? And they tell me where he is. This dude was he was 10 miles away. He'd already gotten 10 miles away. And I was like, and I asked the cop, I was like, how in the hell does a dude just smashed get 10 miles away in 15 minutes? Well, what he had done is when he crossed across our pasture, he ran. And I guess a cop actually saw him run across the field, get to the hard road, and get in his brother's truck. And that's how they got him or that's how he got 10 miles away. So long story, to finish the story off, I ID'd him, wrote my report, and that was it. But it was just crazy, man. It was just a wild night. Are you still awake?
Yep.
Yeah, man. But that's the stuff I run into. Everybody always tells me, what the hell, man?
That's cool, bro. Your story's awesome.
Oh, that's awesome.
Everybody tired or what?
I don't know.
You getting tired, brother?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I had a big nap earlier today. Like I said, man, I just chilled at home all day. I'm good. Nance wants to know what you're eating.
Sorry about that.
No.
The rest of my sandwich I didn't eat earlier. I got hungry right now. Sorry about that, guys. How does she know I'm eating?
Nance, that's hilarious. God mod with a lowercase g because I'm humble. She's fucking hilarious, dude.
Who, Nance?
Yes.
She is awesome, isn't she?
She may be hungry now because she heard you eating. She's probably going to make a sandwich.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, Marshall's up in this bitch.
So anyway, Marshall is in the house. Let me finish eating my sandwich first. I'm being rude.
Did we lose Mabel?
No.
Nobody knows where she. Oh, never mind. Marshall knows where she is.
How does Marshall know?
Because he may be her pimp.
Oh.
She's getting fucked.
Fumble, were you ever on Mumble?
Was I ever on Bumble?
Fumble, were you ever on Mumble? Mumble.
I don't even know what that is, so no.
Well, I'm tired already, guys. Fuck.
Man, go to bed.
Yeah, I just don't want to make nobody upset though. If I'm ready, you know what I mean.
You need to be ready for your streams, man, and stuff. Everybody gets it.
Yeah.
The answer is no. So what is it, Nance? I have to know what Bumble is real quick. Is it a dude?
Yeah.
Because I'm not like Nance. I'm not even a little bit gay. Oh, it's a dating app. Back in the about no, never.
Well, hey guys, I'm sorry to cut this short. I'm very tired. I've been up since 8:00 this morning, and I'm sleepy. And I'll be coming on to. I will be coming back on tomorrow. Okay, guys. And I'm sorry. I thought I could do another hour, but I can't. And knowing that, I want to respect my Johnny, burp louder. I didn't even burp yet.
I knew you were playing, Nance.
Huh?
No, Nance said she was just playing. I knew she was playing.
Oh. Get some rest, Johnny. Okay, guys, you guys got to remember too. I'm still fighting that C word still, and I will still see you guys next time. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Okay, I promise. I love you, every one of you guys. Thank you.
See you, buddy.
A bitch burp like a man.
She's awesome. There you go. Oh, that's better. Sound like you may have got some on the mic.
Yeah, maybe. All right, guys. I love every one of you. Good night. Until next time, this is Johnny and Fumble Nuts. Peace.
See you, man. Peace.
Peace.